I was newly married and I had a 3-month-old son. So we were, living our nice little new family life until I went to lift up my son off of the bed and I twisted the wrong way and I tweaked my back. I was in constant pain and I couldn't play with my son. I couldn't pick him up, and it takes a toll on you. Hi, my name is Erin. I'm an LPN and I'm married to my amazing husband, and I absolutely love being a mom. I wake up one morning and I couldn't move. I physically could not get up off of the bed. The pain was just so horrible. So I had my husband take me to the emergency room. They did an MRI, they did x-rays, and they said that I have bulging discs and that I have spinal stenosis. So they said, let's try some SI joint injections. So I did that and it didn't help. So I went to a new pain management doctor. He says, let's try some different medications. Let's try epidural. Let's try nerve block. Did absolutely nothing. I've got a 1-year-old at that point. I'm like, you just gotta suck it up. Fast forward to January of 2025. At this point, I've probably had about 5 epidurals. I've had 3 SI joint injections. I've had the ablation, living on my anti-inflammatories, my muscle relaxers. And I get a phone call from my husband. He said, I'm on the living room floor and I can't move. And we found out that he had an L5-S1 bulging disc with severe nerve compression. And that's where we met Dr. Conte. And he says, you're gonna need surgery, but let's try some, conservative options first to just see how you do. He tries physical therapy, he tried an epidural, made it worse. So March of 2025, my husband has his L5-S1 discectomy with Dr. Conte. And I will never forget, he woke up from surgery, he looked at me and he goes, I have no pain. He was amazing. I said, well, if he can take care of this, I want him to take care of me. At the time, I wasn't initially thinking of surgery, but after I had met with my pain management doctor and told him that, my husband and I were thinking of maybe expanding our family and having another child, he said I couldn't. There was no way with the medications that I was on. And even if I tried to come off of it, what would happen if I had a flare-up? You got to have the surgery if this is something that you want. So I called up Dr. Conte's office, called up Katie, and I said, you guys were great with my husband, and now it's my turn. Once he saw my MRIs, he would recommend an L5-S1 fusion, and then he would put a cage to stabilize everything. I had my surgery on November 12th. Just the entire hospital experience with his team was awesome. You could tell that they cared. I am 4 months post-surgery, and I feel great. I'm not on any medication. Still going to physical therapy just to get stronger. But the pain that I had before the surgery is gone. To say that I'm pain-free, if you had asked me this a year or 2 years ago, I wouldn't have thought it was possible because of how bad the pain was. It's not often that a surgeon has to do surgery on a husband and a wife within a year, but after I saw how amazing him and his team were with my husband, I knew that I didn't want anybody else to touch me. I knew that only he would do because I knew that I was getting the best of the best. And I'm grateful that he helped my husband, but I'm more grateful that, he was able to help me.